treasured for all time.
Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Today, hopefully you can hear me as well. You never know because that's always an adventure on this channel. Today we are doing a game that I haven't played in a long time. And I was doing more cleaning because we ran out of power. It's called the Battle of Greyport. Some people like the Red Dragon Inn. I was never a fan of it, but when this came out and it was a cooperative deck builder, I had gotten it and forgot completely about it, as I do so many other things, and we all do at whatever point in time. So I decided, oh, what the heck. I saw it, I took a look at it, I went through the rule book. I think I played it once. I can't remember. But I went through it, and I think I can pull this off. Now, anytime I think I can do something, it usually turns into a disaster on this channel. So let's see how it turns out. We'll give it all we got. I just got to move this. Oh, this mouse. I swear to God. I don't know how many times you guys have heard me say that I am going to bust this mouse. If this mouse was a person, we would be fighting right now. All right, there we go. All right, yeah. So as usual, the comments weren't working, so I just had to move it over. Sometimes it works in this stupid thing, in this YouTube thing, and sometimes it doesn't. It really depends on the chat. So we're gonna give this a whirl. Let's see how it works out. And why don't we get down to business up above here? So the game is basically a two-player cooperative game, which means only one thing, that it is, you got it. It's a one-player game in some way. Okay. So let me just pull out the card here. Okay, so the first thing that we're doing is the very first mission, and it's called the Interrupted Party. Okay, you and your adventuring companions have just arrived at the Red Dragon Inn to celebrate the success of your latest heroic adventure. Your celebration will have to wait, though, because Evil Drog has brought a small army of marauding monsters to attack the city. Game line, I got you. All right, see, I'm gonna write you down. I got a pencil close to me. For repairs in the town after Rob wrecks Greyport and beats those baddies. Yeah, there's going to be some damage. Now I know this game is hard. Okay, so we're really going to give it a go. So I got to put game line down. Game line. All right, bro. You know what happens at the end of the show? Where's Big G? Okay, he's over there. He's waiting. He's warming up. So the first thing that we're going to do, and the first one that we're going to do, is City Under Siege, Greyport City Hall. And then if we're able to survive that, maybe tomorrow at some point we'll do Save the Ale, and we'll do the second part, and then we'll get, we'll deal with Drog. But this is to just give you a good feel for this game, number one. Number two, this is a game that, we talk about all the problems going on where people can't get games. I just got to get the... there's a card. I saw it too. Oh, for crying out loud. I just got to get the player aid so I know exactly what the heck I'm doing. Alright, okay, so I should keep this out because there are all kinds of other things in here that will cause nothing but bedlam and harm to you. Let me just get that. Go through that, yeah, of course, and probably... I don't know what I did with it. Whatever. Whatever at this point. I'll just use oh, here we go. Let's see if... No, those are the people I didn't choose to go on this adventure. And I can't find it. There was a player aid somewhere, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do, right? That's part of the game. So I'll just keep this out over here somewhere. Just make a lot of noise. And hopefully it's in the book here, because that will tick me off if I can't get this going here. All right. Okay, so okay, here we go. Ending the round, beginning the round, perfect. All right, so we'll just I'm gonna roll with this, and I'm actually gonna bend the back of this thing. I don't care. All right, so you're gonna start with. Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Hey Rob, you're looking even better. Yeah, I'm fine. So the way you're going to start off is this one, that we're going to use a certain group of monsters, okay? Now, we're going to have 9 health, which we put on Greyport, okay? And then there's a certain amount of monsters that are going to be assigned as far as points. Since we're playing 2-player, we're going to assign 4 points, and I'm gonna shuffle these up just so you guys don't think it's stacked. All right, let's just shuffle this real good. There we go. Let's not have anything stick to my arm like normally happens, because I got things laying all over the place here. Constantly doing something out here. Okay, so we're gonna put 4 points here. All right, so this dude, the giant cobra, is 2 points. When giant cobra deals damage to a player, that player puts a curse on top of their deck. Well, we don't need that. All right, so he's going to do 1 damage. So he's cost 2. So hopefully we can get another 2 here, and we won't have a whole bunch of enemies out here. 2! Oh, no. It's a ward. Add a ward token to this monster group. All right, okay, so now we have to deal with 3 monsters up top. Instead of doing 2 damage each turn, it's going to be doing 3. So that becomes a concern, because once that dies, well, it just isn't fun. Let's see. Monster tokens. Here we go. All right, so. All right, let me just make sure that I didn't. Okay, there we go. I knew I had to keep this box open for a reason, because I'm just... So you have these monster tokens, so we're going to add a ward over there. Rat swarms, man. Those things are... Okay, so he goes there, and yeah. So we're going to have to take care of him. All right, now for each one of our heroes, I might as well just keep these monster tokens, because knowing my luck, it's just going to be onslaught after onslaught. 3 points of monsters per player. All right, let's take care of that. So for Garrick the Sneak, who we're playing, who has snipe, and that means he can hit anywhere at the beginning of his turn, and that's kind of key. That Cobra's going to be a pain in the neck. For him, it's a Griffin. He's ranged, so we got to hit everybody else before him. He's 2 points. Awesome. And then giant boar, not bad. So he's only got 3 points, because a lot of times it doesn't work out that way, folks. It doesn't work out that way. All right, this is getting a little monotonous here. Let's put this over here, okay? So it's out of my way. Now, for Fiona, the volatile, she has cleave, which is awesome. It's going to help us, I hope. All right, let's turn over, and oh no, armored worm. The player, this is in front of discards an item. So right off the bat, we're going to have to discard an item. He has 1 defense, okay? So he's going to absorb stuff. He's got 8 health, and he's going to be doing some damage. And he's a tank, so we have to attack him first. All right, so that's 2 points. And Warg, which is 4. Yeah, perfect. So he's going to get we got to put another monster in front. So she's going to be taking 3 damage each turn if she doesn't take care of some of the stuff that's here. So this goes over here, okay? So we don't worry about that right now. And we just got to find one more warg, and sure, of course, there you go. All right. Up here is where we're going to be able to buy things at the end of each round. We'll worry about that when we get to that part. All right, but we're going to have to think things through a little bit. And I want to just make sure, okay, we don't need that, so I'll put that right over there. We don't need a pen there. Yeah, completely disorganized. Now, after we finish that, I don't want to ruin everything, but we would come over to save the ale, and as you can see, we got a villain here. We're going to get different types of things, and it's just going to get ugly. So I'm going to put that over there. All right. We got a couple different camera angles to kind of show you everything, how we're going to fight things. This here, if we lose Greyport, each player is going to lose 2 HP. That's not cool. We start with 9. We carry over whatever we have into the next thing. So if we're losing a lot of life. Now, in between, we do get 2 points because that was something that was in the updated rules that was taken care of. So in the meantime, I'm going to take this, and we put this right under here. Also, whenever a player recruits a physical card, that player may snipe for 1. That's pretty cool. So we can kind of start off pretty good. You get to use 1 hero and 1 item each turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to deal ourselves 5 cards, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And we're going to turn this over. Blue only goes with blue, and, well, boy, this was horrible. If you're not the defending player, oh, +1. Oh, that's interesting. All right, so this would be do 2 at least. All right, and you're going to power up these cards. It's a deck builder. You're going to build up your deck here. So we're really going to try to get things pumped up here. Let's go over to a different camera so I can kind of show you some things. Not that camera, but that camera right there. This way you can kind of see everything that's going on. Let me block out that light a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Everything's got to be a problem here. Okay, there we go. There, that should be a little bit better. And should give us just enough of what we need to kind of get through this. All right, there we go. All right. Where was I? So like I said, like this wand will only go with the blue. So it's blue with blue. That's going to give us a 2 attack value. Now, if you see Garrick, we can use him as a hero. And he has a die on top of him. There are a bunch of dice that we are going to be rolling, hopefully. And they're going to do multiple types of damage possible. The different colors, they're going to have different types of values. Like this is just a normal D6. And this one here goes from 4 all the way to 8. So you really want to get some jacked up cards in there if you can as you go. All right. So that's for Garrick. I'm going to put that there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come up top here. I'm going to turn. Oh, we don't want to look at that guy. We want to look at that. There we go. All right. So she has to discard an item if she gets one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And oh no, we were lucky. Ambush. This player. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not the worst thing that can happen. That's perfect. All right, so here we go. So Jarek is going to go first, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is just awful. There's nothing really here that I want to use, boy. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use that. What I am going to use is Jarek, the sneak. All right, I'm just going to move this stuff over a little bit so we have a little bit more room. Get this out of the way because this channel is a mess. And we're going to figure out what we're going to do. So I'm going to use him first, okay? I think that's the way to do it. Okay, so we could play a hero, and I'm going to play him. He has an ability that if I play him, he's going to have sneak. Now, this is before his turn, so I can put 2 damage on anything here that I think that'll help me get rid of it. And I need to get rid of some things here. Now, there's a taunt thing where I can bring some stuff down and take some of the heat. But I think for now that can take 3 damage to start. Nah, you know something? I think sometimes you're just better off getting rid of things when you can. I think you're better off getting rid of things when you can. No, maybe I'll take the 1 damage up top here. I'm going to take 3 damage at the end of this turn. Boy, oh boy. And then when it becomes her turn, I'm going to take 3 damage again. Honestly, I'm going to take the 2 snipe and I'm going to try to get rid of this warg. Try to slow things down a little bit. Now, I can't attack anything there until I get rid of stuff in front of me. So now I'm going to utilize him, okay? And I'm going to roll a die, okay? But she can give me an assist if she needed to. She can play a card and really... And I think that's what she's going to do. She's going to play a soldier. All right. And that soldier is going to... Now, her playing this card doesn't count as her turn. She can just play anything. She can even use herself if she wanted to. But the whole point is that these enemies are attacking first. This is the first round of this game. And he is dealing with his creatures there. So she could play this 1 soldier, but when it becomes her turn, she doesn't get to re-up her cards. She's going to deal with the cards that she has here already. Okay? So, yeah, we're going to... Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to tap that card for 1. So that's going to do 1 damage to him. Now, you can do it in any order. It doesn't matter. All right. So that makes sense. Now, we're going to roll the die for him. Now, this die here really doesn't have much. It has 1 4 on it. Boy, I can use a 4 right here because that's really going to help me out. 3. Not bad. I'll take that. I'll take the 3. All right, so that's gonna so we did all right here, not too bad. So that's the end of our round. This gets discarded supposedly, but it comes back refreshed. Okay, and the way this works is at the end of a round, your monsters do damage. So now we're going to take damage. 1, 2, 3. We're going to, and you see how quickly you can lose this game. It goes quick. All right, so that's 3 damage. Uh-oh. Over here, we're going to take 1, 2. All right, not bad. But that brings us down to 9. We can't take a lot of damage. This is going to be a problem. All right, now we're going to go into cleanup. If we had any kind of abilities, we're going to discard any cards that we have. This goes in here. This, he actually gets refreshed. All right, this is our hand. We can discard and refill our thing. I'm going to discard 2 cards here. And then I'm going to draw up 1, 2. All right, that kind of helps us a bit, but not much. Then we also have to have a it's a recruit phase, which I just skipped over. I'm going to recruit something here, and it's going to go directly into my hand. Oh, that was stupid. So I'll actually put these 2 cards back because I'm supposed to do my recruit phase first. I can buy anything with a silver or a copper. All right. I can only spend 1. Now, when I do that, there's an ability when a player recruits a physical card, that player may snipe. So that might be a golden opportunity to hit our friend here and kind of wind that down. All right, that may work. That may work. Boy, if that goes right into my hand, that's going to help us a lot here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay a silver here. And I'm going to buy this elven bow. That's going to go directly into my hand. Wherever my hand is. Okay, there it is. Yes. So now, because I know, and by putting that, and I spent that goes away. And then I turn over a card here, okay? And it's Pookie the projectile. Now, really? You got to see this. All right, so here's this card, Pookie. Hold on here. Let's just back out of here. All right, there we go, Poke. Why is that not clear? Hold on here. What the heck's going on here? Oh, there we go. There we go. Come on. You're supposed to be autofocus. All right, we're going to be a pain in the neck today. All right. There we go. Retire projectile Pookie unless you spend 1 HP. This HP loss may not be shielded. Well, you would get this dude, and he would be able to roll a green as long as you have him. Yeah, no. No. All right, so now let's go back up top here. And what I'm going to do here, that's her hand. All right, so I have this. I'm going to discard 2 acolytes. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to draw 2 cards, which means I'm going to get a soldier, which I can connect this to, which is really going to help us here, and a soldier. All right, perfect. All right. So we can use that at any turn, at any time now. But it does mean that we're going to shorten ourselves when we come back to our turn. All right, so now it's going to be Fiona's turn. Boy, I really wish I had that card. I don't know why I can't find it. All right, so now it's Fiona's turn. And you can see how quickly you can lose this game. It's real quick. Now, Fiona has a thing called Cleave. All right, and that means she can target 2 enemies and roll a die, and it's going to do whatever the die is, she's going to equally do it to each one. That's going to help us. And I think we're going to go with Fiona. And we're not going to use any of these cards. So we're going to take, and I'm going to tap Fiona. And I'm going to target the 2 wargs. Okay. Oh, no, I can't do that because I have to go after the tank. I have to include the tank in this so I can hit the tank and a warg. Okay, that I can do. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We are in a real mess here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to help out Fiona because I'm going to use my elven bow. Okay, and that is going to snipe 6. Okay, so on her turn, I'm going to use that. Also, I can use the one thing here. So this goes like this, essentially. And I can snipe anything, and then I can apply the 1 someplace. So I'll probably apply the 1 to the warg. You got to do some math here, folks, because you're going to get chewed up here for sure. First of all, let me say hi to everybody. TT Life, how are you? Tim, Caleb, how are you? Mo. So I'm going to put that there. Okay. And the snipe, I'm going to use here. And I'm going to take him out. So he's gone. Now, taunt here goes over to each player. And you can use taunt to bring a monster over. I don't see why I would need to do that. Except on my turn, I might pull him over, but it's not going to matter because I'm going to finish him once and for all. So now that we did that, I'm going to target here, and we're going to roll this die. It's going to target both these things. Now remember, I have to target that because 3. So -1 is going to, he's going to get 2 hits on him. Okay. Trying to survive this. But 3 here is 3. And he's down to 4, which is perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, this gets real interesting now. Oh, no, that's 4. I'm sorry. So we got 2 out of the 8 there. So now, because this discarded, it eventually comes back. But now we're going to take damage. And she's going to take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy, you die quickly in this thing. Alright. Then from there we go cleanup. Alright, so we look around. This is going to get discarded. Oh, I forgot to add the 1. Oh, but it wouldn't matter because it would be, I would have to target. The soldier has to target there. Oh, no. No, I already did that. Okay. That's done. That gets discarded. When we come back to his turn, he's only got 3 cards. 4. Oh, I got to discard a card. That's right. I forgot to discard that card. Okay. So now we only have 3 cards left. All right. So now we really kind of got to figure out what we want to do and how we want to do it. So that's done there. That's done there. Okay. We don't want to taunt everything. Now we're going to go to recruit. She's going to recruit. And I'm telling you right now, if we're going to do anything, we want that elven bow. That elven bow is really going to... Both sides having an elven bow is huge. Alright, especially if you can snipe that dude right there, which you can. That cobra's going to be a problem though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we got 5 cards. Boy, yeah, but we don't want to use that on his turn. What I might do is use cleave. That might help. Alright, that's a good idea. Alright, so now what we're going to do, that card on top row looks like Star-Lord with those tokens. Yeah, it sure does. Okay, so now if we wanted to refill, do we want to refill this? Well, we do want to get our cards up there pretty quickly. I think I'll get rid of an acolyte and draw a card. And it's a magic missile. Okay. So that kind of works. Well, I could draw. Well, I do have a soldier here, which I can attach that to. Yeah, let's just go 2. Yeah, well, we get another soldier. Just trying to burn our way through the deck so we can get things where we can shuffle and get things back to the top. All right. And also, these 2 are going to do damage. 1, 2. So that's going to bring that down to 4. Not cool. We got to try to keep Greyport alive. Now she purchased a card so she can snipe at something. So she's going to snipe at this. Okay? And unfortunately, that's the way it goes. Yeah, I think that's the best way to go. All right, so that's going to take that out. All right. So we're going to bring that over here. All right, so she's doing all right here. We just got to get to the finish line here. How are we going to do it? I'm not too sure. All right, so Fiona. Boy, we really got to figure some business out here. So now it goes back, and it's back to our player's turn. And we really don't want to run that down too much, but we really don't want to deal with that too much. So Fiona is going to help us on this next turn. Yep, I think that's the way to do it. Yeah, first of all, let me take a look here and see. Yeah, that's the way to do it, I think. Is it Fiona that we want to use? Yeah, I think so. We're going to use Fiona, and she's going to target these two creatures. That means next turn she can't be used. Okay. Hello, Biscuit Error. Undead Viking, what's up? My boy, Lance. Alright, so we're going to use her. But I'm also going to use... I only got these 3 cards. If you're not the defending, this isn't really going to help me much. Alright, so I'm going to use Garak as well. So I'm going to tap him. Alright, he's going to have Snipe. So, of course, the first thing I want to do is I want to take this Ward out. I'm going to do that. That's going to get rid of him, and that's going to stop him from blowing up Grey Hall there. Greyport City Hall. Alright, we're trying to keep that alive because the minute we free that, each player immediately recruits a card from the reinforcement. That means that we're going to get 2 snipe out of that too. And we get to, yeah, of course you got to be able to, they must spend whatever they have. So we're not worried about that. Oh, let's turn this over. Well, that's pretty interesting. After the fight, retire this hero. No thanks. So now we're going to get to roll dice on these 2 cards. All right. So Fiona's going to go first. All right. And, well, she gets a 2. So both of them are going to get 2 damage, which is good. Damage is good, my friends. Damage is good. So that 2 is going to be enough to take care of the boar. The boar's out of play. And then these 2, well, why am I giving that? All right, so these 2 are going to get that. All right, not bad. We're into hitting the griffin now. And now, Garrick, the sneak, is going to take care of business as well. 4, folks, 4. So that means a total of 6 damage onto this fella. But we got to start thinking about this boy right here. We got to start thinking about this guy because he's gonna cause some problems. All right, how are we gonna get him? Let's think. Let me take a sip of water here because my throat's getting dry, folks. Bear with me. All right, we can do this. We can do this. We got this. All right. Also, we have the taunt ability if we needed it, but we don't need it. So it's going to go back over to her next turn. Not a problem. All right, let's go to the end of the round. Monsters do damage. He's going to do 1 here. Uh-oh, Greyport is in flames. We're going to take a hit here. We're down to 6. All right, okay. We can survive that. We can survive that. She is where she's at. We're going to do any kind of cleanup, and now we're going to recruit. Is there anything that we really see that we want that can go into our hand? Well, we got some heroes up here. Draw a card, +1 hero on attack. That might help us. Berserker, +4 attack. Oh, this dude is sick. I'm going to have to bring him in my hand because he rolls a white. Yeah. We're going to pay our additional silver there. And now we also get +1 snipe. That's 6 there. +1 snipe can go anywhere. Honestly, if I'm going to snipe somebody, it's got. Do we want to start? Yeah, we got to start dealing with him. So he's down to 9. Yeah, we got to start thinking about him, because he's a problem. Let's turn this over. That means there's a water mage there. I'm not worried about him. We already took care of the damage there. Okay, we recruited. Discard. Alright, so we got this dude. Can we hook him up with anything? +1 attack if you're not defending. That's going to be great to try to help over there and maybe get rid of the big fella there. Alright, that works. And we're going to draw an extra card, which is a soldier. Okay, perfect. He's going to refresh. We've got 1 card here. We got our cards there, and there we go. I think we're ready, and we're going to pass the round marker. She's got taunt. She could bring that Cobra over if we need to, but right now we're not worried about that. Right now we're worried about trying to get rid of the things so she doesn't take a lot of damage. She cannot refresh, but if you remember, we're not worried about using her this turn because we have this Elven Bowl with the snipe. All right. Oh man, that would have been good to use on the him. How much more damage can you take though? No. I think we got to stay with the plan that we got. All right. So the way this is going to go is that we're going to use this Elven Bow and we're going to use this soldier at the same time here. All right. When we're going to use it, we can use it at any time because over here we're going to use this Berserker. And if we're not the defending player, which we're not, we have this cloak on, we're going to get +1 damage. Okay? If we have fewer than 5, which we don't, we have 7. So we're okay here. But we get to roll a white die here. We get to roll a white die here. So that's what we're going to do first. So, depending on what we get here, might tell us what we want to do here. So we're going to roll the white die, and it's a 6. +1 is 7. Minus that, -1 for the defense, that's 8. That's enough to take out the worm. This is fantastic. So now the worm is gone. She could take out that, but I think we got to start hitting this Cobra. This Cobra's more of a problem right now than anything else. So she's going to do her snipe. She does her snipe, okay, and the snipe can go on anything, and we're going to put 6 damage onto that Cobra. I mean, oh, why do I do that? Why do I do that? 5. You guys are going to get 6 damage onto the Cobra. So now the Cobra's down to 7, which is perfect. The Warg, because the soldier still does 1 attack, is going to do 1 damage to the Warg, which brings the Warg down to 1. All right. We're in pretty good shape here. Looks like the worm chops for dinners. Yeah. You have 6. That was a heart from off the building. Okay, whatever. Was off from off the building? Oh. So it should be, okay, whatever. Just we need rule lawyers. Okay, so that discards there. Now we got to do the end of phase here. She's going to lose one. We're going to lose one here. This is going to be close. We've got to be able to deal with this. All right. And then we go into our recruit. Now, is there anything great here that we really want to get? Well, freezing staff might do it. I'm going to pay one, and we're going to use our snipe to hit one there. So he's at 8. We need to get that cobra out of there, but this warg's also a problem. All right, so we're going to take this, and this is going to go directly into her hand, which is going to be huge. All right, this gets discarded. You just got to stay on top of things. And now we're going to draw. Well, we can get rid of any kind of card. I'm going to get rid of this card so I can draw the last 2 cards. Okay, this is a taunt and an acolyte. Okay, that's good. That might help us at some point. All right, so now, and then we draw a card here. +1 hero, so that means we can use 2 heroes. And splash damage means it hits 2. Let's see. Alright, so we took all our damage that we needed to. The warg did the damage that... Oh, we gotta pay it. Oh no, we still have yeah, because there's hardly any silver out there, boy. Jeez. And she refreshes, which is huge. He's fine. And we've got 3. We've got 3 here. All right, I think we might be able to do this. All right, so now it goes back to our turn. We're going to use Garrick. That's 6, 7, 8 up there, and we are going to use the snipe. 2, that makes 10. So that's done. So immediately, before we go any further, we each have to spend at least 1. Now she's going to spend 1, and she's going to take this talisman, which is going to go right into her hand. Okay. Oops. Yep. Right into her hand. What did I do here? No, that's the discard pile. Where are her cards? Oh, I put them here because we used up the last of the cards. So that's going to go right into her hand. And it's going to cause 1 snipe. And I think the snipe we're going to use is on the warg. Yeah, because we're going to do him wrong, no matter how we look at it. He's gonna spend 1, so they're down to 1. And let's turn over this. Ooh, that's an amulet of protection. That would be pretty good. We're gonna bring in the water mage. That's gonna go into our hand, and that's gonna cost us 1. And then we're gonna do a snipe. And I think the snipe that we're gonna put on, we're gonna put that on the warg. Okay, so we were able to do that and save it with 2 lives. Nice. Now we got to finish this griffin off. Alright. And the way we're going to do this... Well, I want to save that for that. Oh, I can use... Well, yeah. Well, that can go with that. That will go with that. Alright, so let's do it that way. we're going to use a yellow die, and we can use +1 hero and splash. Splash would be if there was somebody on the other side, the damage would splash 2 over onto the other side. But we're just going to do that. We need 10 here. We've got 3, 4, 5, 6. Why don't we just do this? We need 4 damage. So we're going to roll here 2. So that's going to add 2 damage to it. Should have just left it. 8. And then that's going to get discarded, so just so I don't get lost. Oh, and it's going to do 1 damage additionally. I don't even think I need it. Because, well, we played Garrick. Oh, yeah, we need the 1. Because the Acolyte causes 1 damage additionally. Okay, besides the roll. And now Garrick's going to roll. He's going to do 2 damage. That's enough to get rid of that. Perfect. Griffin's gone. Now he gets to spend something. Oh, let's turn this over. I keep forgetting. Ooh, Fire Mage. That's pretty nice. Let's go with... No, I don't want the Tainted Blade. Let's go with this. Tainted Wand. After the fight, retire a hero. No, I don't want to do that either. I don't want anything tainting everything up. Clergyman. Let's go with him. Clergyman. So I'm going to put him right into my hand. A player of your choice draws a card. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay. Let's see. I got an Acolyte, a Water Mage. I'm going to discard this and draw up. And we get the Soldier. So we would be able to sneak this up. That goes here. There's my hand. We already discarded there. She's fine. We don't take any damage, which is perfect. That goes... well, actually, it should go back over here. Because we recruited a card, that's going to bring that down to 4. Now all she has to do is just do 1 damage. We don't even need him. We're going to use Fiona 4, and that's going to take care of the warg, and we're going to clear the round. Nice. And we ended up with 5 life and 6 life on this side. So at the beginning of the next one, we would have 6. We would have 8, and she would be at 7. So then you would set everything up. You don't change these cards out, which I'm going to leave where they are. And tomorrow we're going to come back and do the second part and see if we can survive and do the next part of the interrupted party. Because I like to keep things to an hour, right? And we do stuff live. So where are those cards? Oh, there they are. So next one is Save the Ale. But this bad boy is going to be involved. And look. I don't know why everything's so blurry. I think it's because I just was messing around with everything earlier. And this dude here is filthy. He has Ferocious, Vengeful, /1. You got to hit 2 through him, okay? And then on top of it, he's doing 2 damage to none other than the most sacred place of all, the Red Dragon Inn. We can't have that. We can't have that. But we do get to play 2 heroes. So now what we get to do is we get to reshuffle all our deck, and with all that stuff in it, and we're going to get to do all kinds of different things. So very, very, very cool game. I really like how this plays out. I think it's a lot of fun. It's one of those hidden gems, and if you don't have it, you should get out and get it. The other thing that's going to happen when we set up, and I'm going to just do this now, is we add in this deck of beasties. Why is this? Okay. We add in this deck of beasties, okay, which is just filthy, into this other deck, and then we shuffle this all together, and then that's when we lay out even more stuff, because now you've got brutes, and then you got beasties, and it just gets tougher. All right, and good luck trying to get through this. Another all-time old classic. Just really, really a lot of fun. So that's it. We got through Greyport. Now we just, tomorrow, when we come back, we took care of City Under Siege, and we took care of Greyport. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now we've got to save the ale. You know how important that is. Ooh, if the place burns down, we lose 4 HP. You could die pretty quickly in this, and you die very, very quickly. So I'm gonna just put this here, and we'll be all set up with part 2, as hopefully we can save the Red Dragon Inn. It's not gonna be easy because we got this big dog after us, and he's not too happy after we just smacked around all his dudes. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Robert, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Timmy, looks like a good game for one of those dreary, rainy weekends, which it has rained. We've had hurricanes come through. It's been all kinds of fun stuff here. I hope you guys, I try to pull out old stuff. Let's face it, not a lot of new stuff coming out. And, oh, she gets to buy one thing too. I'll find something here. Let's go with... Yeah, we'll go with another clergyman. Okay, and we'll turn that over. There we go. Alright. I want to make sure she spent her last thing so her deck is even as well. I got to keep an eye on me. If I don't, who will, right? If I don't, who will? Alright. So that was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time. Remember, be kind to one another. Be good to one another. And I hope you enjoyed this. I think this is a lot of fun. People don't realize that there are a lot of games out there that are just a lot of fun that we've all jumped by. Believe me, I've done that. I've jumped by plenty of games. And why? Because there were too many games coming out. Now there's nothing coming out. This is a chance for you to go back. I don't care where you shop or where you get it. Okay? I'd love for you to go to Miniature Market. But the smart thing to do is to go and take a look at some of the things that maybe you were thinking of doing. They're probably on sale now and all that stuff. And you can get a lot of games that you can really enjoy. There you go. Robert says, doing okay. Been trying to pop in on a live stream for weeks. Even hit reminders on your upcoming streams. And for some reason, my phone never tells me. Yeah, YouTube hates me. Either that or, it's the usual thing. I hope you are feeling and doing better, my friend. Boy, yeah, I'm doing a lot better. We were suffering. I hope you're doing well, too. I haven't seen you in a while. Since Julie and I were, and you and Jeremy were doing the folklore stuff. And then we all got busy with stuff. You know how it goes. But I hope you're doing well with your ventures. I hope Julie's doing well. And I miss those nights of us playing folklore. Because, boy, no matter what she came up, we were just smacking it down. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. All right. It's always good seeing none other than the original blue player himself, Robert. Long time friend. One of the good guys in this business. And there's not many, trust me. There's not many. All right, so nice little card game. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. This just gets hard. It doesn't get so much harder, but the story that this tells as you go through. This is a very underrated card game and really deserves your attention. Go check it out. The Battle for Greyport. Okay. Based on all the characters from the Red Dragon Inn. You know, that little game where you see who doesn't pass out or something like that from drinking too much or something like that. Okay. All right, I think I said it all. We keep it under an hour. We've been to the T since I've gotten healthy again, and I'm really happy about that. We've been staying on it. 54 minutes, not bad. Gives you plenty of time to get a feel for this game. Tomorrow we'll come back with part 2 where we've got to deal with Drug, the troll, and smack him around. And we got to protect the ale. You got to protect the ale. Always protect the ale. All right. Until next time, my friends, it's your old pal Rob saying, we'll see you soon. Take it easy, everybody.